What you are witnessing is real. These tarot cards represent the energies of specific people with a case pending in the Universal Court. Both parties have agreed to dismiss their spiritual beef and have their dispute settled here in our forum, the People's Court Tarot. I love that music. Like, it just makes me so happy. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, Gemini. Excuse me. I have read your complaint. I've actually been sitting here with it for a minute. So, Gemini, I'm not sure if you're trying to say that your complaint is about yourself or about someone else, but there is just, either way, your complaint, I feel like, is about the spirit of depression. Either you're depressed or someone else in your energy is depressed, but there's someone who's just fighting to keep this deep disappointment out of their body. And they feel like every time they look at things that have happened, even if they look at, like, say if there's a loss, but then after that loss, there's still something left. This person, even as they look at what is left after what's been lost, it's like they get more depressed and they move back into the spirit of depression. So, but there is a sense of fighting it. But for some reason, as this person, or this could be you, fight this energy of sadness and depression, it's like you also fight to move on from it, because somehow this feeling of sadness, of like doom and gloom, this person has become an expert at it. They feel as if since so many things have gone badly, this person feels like believing that things will continue to go badly is a way of knowing what's going to happen. So in a weird way, this person feels like they know everything they need to know, so they don't need to know how to feel better, because this belief in pessimism has become like a knowing, like expertise. You know what I'm saying? This person feels like they're you, or this other person feels like they're an expert in being depressed and being sad. Like they have and also, so they may feel, so your complaint may also be that this person, their feelings make them a know-it-all in some sort of way, but it makes them a know-it-all to the negative. And so it's like no one else's feelings matter. This person's negativity like takes up all the space. Their emotions take up all the space. Their emotions expand everything. But it's in a bad way. So the other thing that I'm seeing, oh, okay. I just feel like this makes things harder. This makes things so much harder. And there's a place where things could be easier, but because this person feels guided to think in this negative way and feels like they know that everything is just bad, and feels like everything, there's just such a surety, like a positivity. This person is positive that everything is negative. And so it creates, where things could just go step by step, it creates this giant space between an action and a result, because the energy is flowing in the wrong direction. Not even if the energy is flowing in the wrong direction, because I think that might be your complaint too, is that things are now going exactly as they should go, because this person has put so much energy into things going the way that they're going, that now that the things are going the way that the energy was put, you know, the way that the energy was, I don't want to say flown, but you know, like the way the energy was flowing, now things really are flowing that way, because someone just had that feeling that things would go that way. So that's your complaint. I feel like someone knew things would be fucked up, so now things are fucked up. Okay, that's whew. All right, Gemini. I feel like that's a pretty good start to your case, but if I have anything that I want to add, I'm just going to come back. But first, let me go over here to see what this other person has to say about the situation. Okay. So I feel like, number one, this person is saying whatever is going on, they feel like they didn't have anything to do with it. They are not claiming responsibility for whatever you feel like is happening or has happened based off what you think this person feels. This person feels as if, number one, they're in their logical mind. They're not throwing a bunch of feelings on anything. And this person is saying that they, in order to elevate, so I think they are acknowledging, okay, I don't think that they're saying that they don't feel poorly. Let me take that back. I think this person does have certain fears, and they do feel positive about certain things. And I only say they have certain fears because of this afraid of the addict card down here. I think there are certain things that this person doesn't necessarily even want to know, because I think they are agreeing with you in certain respect. There's certain things that this person doesn't want to know because they do think that it would be something that they don't want to know. But I think they are saying that in order to feel better, because you see with this Temperance card is all about elevating from one emotional state to another. But the Three of Pentacles is about working together in a very solid way. So I think this person is just trying to say, like, what concrete solid work has been put into making the situation better. I think this person also feels like they don't know everything, and whatever they don't know, they are a little bit afraid to know. And so they've just been kind of keeping to themselves and doing their own thing, because they're just waiting on some sort of clarity or some sort of proof that they should feel better about things. And until this person feels like they get what they deserve, what they're owed in terms of complete clarity, that they are just keeping to themselves, exchanging with themselves, and I don't think they're trying to leave anyone out if anyone does feel left out in this, but there is a sense of, that's not my problem. Like, there's just a sense of like, they don't know, they don't want to know. They have their own ideas about what may be going on, and that is painful to them. But until they get some specific clarity and information, they are keeping to themselves. Okay. So I also think there is an aspect of magician energy that is here, but only on your side, Gemini. And I think you are saying that if you fight, I think you're trying to tell this person, if they was to fight their depression, if they was to fight their negative feelings, then things would magically move into a more stable and fluid space in the relationship. So you're looking for stability and fluidity in this relationship, I guess. Which just means like letting your feelings be known and expressed, but also for them to be stable. So not always going up into positivity, down into negativity, or completely withholding everything. But I'm recording, please. But for there to be some sort of stability even within those emotions. So I think that's what you're looking for. And you feel like if this person could just fight their up and downness, if they could just fight that enough, then, and I'm about to say the phrase that I think is bothering the other person. I think you feel like if they was to fight that depression enough, then things would magically get better. I think you think that just them fighting their negative feelings is the, like, if the recipe is lacking just that one thing, like I think you feel like them fighting their feelings is like the salt in the recipe. Like it's just the one thing that would make everything better or tastier or more palatable, as if they would just fight that negativity, right? Things would magically improve. Think this person, this is where the magic is, right? This 8 of Wands, look how this person is looking at that shit. They're like, I don't want any magic. This person does not want things to magically, they cannot just have faith that anything will magically happen. They don't see magic in this scenario. This person sees pentacles, right? The 3 of Pentacles with this sheet of paper with they want something written in stone. They're like, I want something specifically written in stone, not magic. I want to know exactly how it was done, right? This person doesn't want a cake and for someone to say, oh my God, look, magic, we have a cake. No, they want the recipe, the pans, the eggs, the shopping list, the bank account, the debit card, so they know that they can afford the ingredients. They want everything like down to the detail. And they feel like if they had that, then their emotions would improve. But until their emotions improve, number one, they feel like if they don't have that, their emotions are not going to improve. But number two, if their emotions do not improve, they are only exchanging their emotions with themselves. They're not offering them out to others. They're not trying to walk around in like a gloom and doom, woe is me scenario. They're keeping to themselves, but they're just expressing that the only thing that will pull them out of that energetic signature is proof that there is a reason to feel otherwise. So, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's, I think that's pretty much it as far as both sides of the case. I've already pulled the cards for the verdict, so they're just up here. Okay. So the verdict, Gemini, is the Judgment card to the High Priestess to the 3 of Pentacles. So this proof that this person was looking for is here in the verdict. But what is the universe saying about that? Well, the Judgment card speaks to things rising up after they've been dead and buried. So this is a situation that is rising up again. Maybe someone thinks, and that's this energy here, you think you put it down, you think you've dealt with it, and then it rises back up again. So I think this situation is speaking to both of you because we have the High Priestess right in the middle, which speaks to secrets, but it also speaks to intuition and knowing without knowing without proof. The High Priestess knows with no proof, but I feel like with the High Priestess, in terms of proof, you see she's holding the Torah. The Torah is like all religious texts, is a story, is a book of experiences, of parables, of laws built on faith, built on experiences. So I think that this is trying to say that if this is a situation that has come back around or continues to come back around, then the person who needs this specific proof, that person already has their specific proof because this situation has happened before. So this person already knows, what to do in order to feel better. They already know. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's also saying as many times as this person needs this proof, that is how many times this person is going to be put in the situation to get the proof that they feel like they need, because the universe always answers prayers, always says yes. So what this person is basically asking for is proof that everything's going to be all right, then what this person is going to receive is a situation where everything seems wrong so that they can live through the situation again to have their own testimony that everything is going to be all right. So Gemini, for your side of things, if that is your complaint about this person, is that they can't ever seem to move on, then what you can do is instead of being silent and holding back how you feel, you can give this person a testimony of how things always turned out all right. You can remind them of other situations that you two have been in together, where everything ended up all right. And then that will help this person say, okay, like maybe I don't have proof for right now, but I do have proof from the past. So that can help them redirect their focus into believing that things can improve. Now, no, are things going to magically improve? No, this person does not want magic. Okay, they want proof. So there is work involved as well, right? And this is, we have this Three of Pentacles down here in the case, and then this Three of Pentacles up here in the verdict, but that adds up to the Six of Pentacles that is right here on this, right here in the middle of this person's testimony. So there's something about, you know, having what you need so that you don't have to ask anyone for it. Wanting to be the one who gives instead of the one who always receives. So this person is asking to receive proof that everything's going to be okay. But Gemini, maybe you're the one that's going to have to give that proof in the form of a testimony that these you know, these things have worked before. This can work again. Just something about the way that things work. And I'm also getting that phrase in my head, faith without works is dead. So I think you are expecting this person to just have faith, and this person is just expecting to have work, right? Proof. But I think you have to put the two together. You have to do, one of you has to do the work, one of you has to have the faith. And both of you can do work and have the faith. But I think part of this person's work is going to be having faith, and part of maybe part of your faith, Gemini, is going to be doing the work of helping this other person have faith by reminding them of the times that things worked out. I just feel like these are some key phrases in this verdict. Work, faith, work, faith, work, faith. Okay, these things go together. So that has been your case, Gemini, and so I'm just going to close out. This is what I say at the end of all my videos. This is my channel, and I'm here to remind you that if you have a dispute and you can't work it out, don't take karmic law into your own hands. You take them to court. See you next time.